The Elisa Wave, probably more comfort champion. The Rek'Sai is still a great fit in the comp that Jackals have.
And Delta Fox look like they're going to finish off with a Twisted Fate lock-in for that mid lane. Now, Twisted Fate in the Corki, they have some very high damage mid laners. Damonte himself was dealing 32% of his team's overall damage. We'll have to see if this is kind of tanky. It's interesting to see the Poppy trading evenly with the Camille.
Right, as we see a huge play coming bottom. 4 men coming out on the bot lane. Fabi's going to go down quick and easy, followed by Shinon as well, but it's going to end up a 2-for-1 for the side of Delta Fox, able to get that TF out of lane, making a play very early.
Yeah, winds up using the Scryer's Bloom just to kind of check out to see if anybody is here. And with no wards on this side, RF Legendary, there is no flash. There's the roam from Twisted Fate as well. Kha'Zix leaps in the hook shot backwards, but he runs right into Damonte, and that's a kill picked up for Brandine.
We get to see the game plan that we were talking about with the TF trying to shut down the Camille.
Kind of continuing to prolong this lane phase because it plays to both of their team composition strengths.
Right, and we see
like
Big making a move, go onto that bot side with the control that they have. Gonna jump onto Shinon. He's gonna go down. Looks like that's gonna be it for them. Baby actually is gonna drop as well as Pekin Wolf is going off on the Corki.
Well, you mentioned around there, Big Gods didn't stay around. They just came to defend, and now they're trying to push Delta Fox back. Oh, but Brandini doesn't want to be pushed back. He wants to go forward. The passive there from Malzahar will get popped as a flash comes out of Damonte after stunning up the Malzahar as Kha'Zix picks that kill. Now the fight is freaking out with RF Legendary in the front, but Wiggly winds up getting an Umburo in the middle of the fight here from Delta Fox. Now we see Fabi rotating down from top lane. He will get a shutdown onto Kha'Zix. Damonte will be the next one to fall as Rek'Sai sinks her teeth into her. On the backside of the fight, Pekin Wolf has stayed alive and taken down Poppy.
Helped by Pekin Wolf to take down the Poppy. As we see, this fight's not quite over yet.
No, Baby's a little bit far forward. Doesn't really have a lot of teammates around. Corki fires a big one. Another rocket comes out, and a flash on Burrow there from Wiggly. They're going to knock up Baby. They're trying to give it to Damonte, but Wiggly's going to take it with the Cinder Hulk burn.
Too skilled. That's just that high level, high out of the Rek'Sai. Run at them. Great stuff. But overall, a really surprising team fight that went in Big Jackal's favor.
It's not done yet. Shinon trades his life for that bottom lane tower. He knew he was getting chased in the blue side jungle. He tried to recall, but Malzahar, they said move, but didn't say Simon says move.
And you mean don't.
Oh, don't move, I guess, yeah. Well, don't move is what's going to happen right there as Bayano tries to lock them up, but Shinon's going to be the one that gets the kill. The curtain call is out from Jin, trying to get some damage down the back line and save Wiggly, but he will go down to Grigny. Baby's dropped extremely low. RF Legendary tries to hookshot over the wall, but he throws down the challenge. Grigny gets stuck in the octagon, and he gets knocked down. Now that Pekin Wolf has joined the fray, things are gone a little bit topsy-turvy for Delta Fox. Pekin Wolf picks up his second kill of the fight there as Poppy goes down. 5-0-4 on the Corki. They're still chasing after Delta Fox, extremely low HP bars. Poke coming out from all sides. Looks like they're trying to play the biggest game of dodgeball possible, but it's going to be Big that wind up getting them out first. 3 more kills picked up, and ace for Big Gods.
Huge lead over the Poppy, and we see them trying to make a play onto TF, ultimately not going to be able to do so. He's going to get stunned up under turret. He gets really low.
Yeah, and actually a flash forward. The Void Spikes come out, forces a flash from RF Legendary. The Destiny comes out, but is there going to be a gate to follow? It looks like they decide to go towards the mid lane where Fabi's kind of been caught all by his lonesome with Bayano. So they start the fight on the bot lane, they rotate to the mid lane, and they pick up 2 kills for Delta Fox. The teleport not yet available for Poppy. There is a ward on it from the side of Delta Fox, so Big Gods Jackals are spotted while doing this, but it's dropped extremely low already, below 2,000 health.
Oh!
Jin Crit and the Smite come out. It's going to go over. Meanwhile, the challenge has been thrown down on the opposite side as RF Legendary will fall. Malzahar has also fallen, and even though Big Gods has gotten the Baron, they're not getting out with their lives, Mark. Grigny's going to go down to a crit from Fabi, but he's the only one on his team left alive.
And he's going to get chased down by Baby here. Going to get the tether off onto him, holding him in place for the rest of the team to clean him up with an ace.
See, that's why I don't like Poppy. You already can't move, and she forces you against the wall.
Push to his fullest potential, but you should just be happy with the fact that you got the Baron buff. Ultimately, they give up all their lives trying to protect her and actually win that fight. And we see RF Legendary getting caught out once again.
Yeah, he teleported in for this one. It looked like they wanted to try to force because Delta Fox still had not gone back, but the Twisted Fate Destiny Gate. So he doesn't necessarily have that sort of last item power spike you kind of expect him to have now. We're already at the 33-minute mark. Although, it looks like that they're not going to wait for Shinon to try to make something happen here. RF Legendary going to try to hookshot away, but the flash forward to the Monte. Gold Card's going to lock him up. The Octagon gets thrown down, but I don't think I've seen this in UFC. There's no 2v1s allowed.
Yeah, it's more WWE than anything, but on the sacrifice, RF Legendary, who's been struggling a little bit this game. But not too bad overall, as we see them continue to pressure around this Baron buff as well.
Well, now that they know they have a 4v5 situation, RF will be available in just 10 seconds, and he does have his teleport available. Delta Fox are going to be spending on the Baron buff, but Shinon takes a large chunk of damage. The curtain call is there. They have to pull out of this Baron pit. They are going to wind up turning and fight. Wiggly's going to be the one that gets locked up, but Bayano's going to wind up utilizing his Nether Grasp, but it immediately gets QSS'd off. Shinon's going to wind up taking down the Malzahar after that ultimate was used, and they're going to send Big God's Jackals packing. Looks like they're trying to chase after Grigny. Damonte comes in. He wants to try to get the gold card down. The Pekin Wolf does pop the Zanya's Hourglass. The Deadly Flourish will not take him down, but Corki will with the Gatling gun. Fabi's going to shut down Shinon, but not before he dies as well. Brandini snags that kill, and after all of that, it's a 2-for-2 trade after the Baron pit, but the Hextech ultimatum is back up. There we see the Poppy synergy utilizing her Poppy Copter to just knock Camille away, saves Grigny from the fight. Pekin Wolf is still in the back, but he's kind of a lone wolf at this one. He is going to wind up forcing back all of Delta Fox, and after they tried to make something happen by pushing in the mid lane, they lost out on that top inhibitor, but now it's going to be the side of Big God's Jackals tries to make something happen. They go into Grigny, and they are going to be able to pick him up after the Nether Grasp was used. And the yeah, the Baron buff already down at 5,000 HP. It is absolutely melting, and there's nothing to contest from the side of Delta Fox. Again, it's not the buff they would have wanted to take, considering they only have one of their own, but they do need to deny it from Big Gods and try to waste their Baron buff here. Damonte's going to get sniped out by the curtain call, and it's going to be Baby that goes down.
Most damage,
That
1,200.
One heck of a crit coming out from Fabi, and that means that there's going to be another member down from the side of Delta Fox. This Elder Dragon is going to be going down nearly as quick as Baron did. Grigny's going up to clear at the top side. No contest once again from Delta Fox. Points their sights on first. Grigny's going to wind up having to use his Void Assault Invisibility just to try to get out, but the Octagon gets thrown down by RF Legendary. Chains of Corruption come out. There's no Poppy in the fight yet, as she does wind up slamming RF Legendary into the wall, and Shinon's able to pick that kill up, so RF Legendary maybe a little bit too far forward. Will trade his life for an inhibitor, though.
Inhibitor turret.
Yep, that means the minion will tank up that tower. The inhibitor is going to fall shortly after that. Someone that's going to have to eventually go back and deal with 2 waves of super minions pushing in for the side of Big God's Jackals. Delta Fox, they're trying to defend at their own tower. Jin is going to open up with a curtain call. Edge of Night was not available, so he does wind up getting knocked out here. Twisted Fate's going to pour in. They've caught Wiggly against the wall, and Grigny's going to pick up that kill. We do have the Deadly Flourish coming out from Fabi, but it looks like it's a retreat from the side of Big God's Jackals. Delta Fox, they want to chase this. Poppy flashes forward. Brandini's going to get locked up and taken down low. The ultimatum is out, and Grigny's in the center of it all, but Shinon's going to shut down Camille. Jin has picked up a kill on the Kajic, and the front line has fallen for Delta Fox. Corki tries to go forward there, but he is going to get taken out by Twisted Fate, but Delta Fox has to go back because there's super minions taking down their Nexus Tower. Against Big God's Jackals to even try to contest that Baron buff, but if they wind up catching somebody out of position, that Baron buff could be all theirs. RF Legendary once again being caught out here by the Twisted Fate Destiny Gate combination.
Around here. Delta Fox not fighting on that.
No, the Destiny has been used. The gate has been popped, and that's going to be Twisted Fate going in fairly deep. Damonte tries to get a crit onto Fabi, but he's going to QSS, actually Edge of Night that one away. It was the Mercurial Scimitar that got popped to crap that gold card, and now the fight is 4v5 in favor of Big Gods, but Poppy ejects absolutely everybody. But that's one of the main carries, one of the main sources of wave clear down for Delta Fox.
Right, you see just how hard it is to play the tip as the fight actually continues.
Ooh, the
Big
unfurl
Gods
onto Shinon. Shinon is down. There's 2 wave clear threats completely gone. They're chasing down onto a low HP Brandini and a half HP Grigny. Looks like that the Guardian Angel is going to be popped for Poppy, and this could be GG for BIG. Poppy winds up falling. Grigny's got no HP left.
Stop him from being able to one-shot Fabi. Fabi stays alive over the course of that fight, and then Big Gods are able to chase down through, pick up a couple more kills, and close the game out.